This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Okay. Who got in a banana? Oh, Dabby. Why fed Dudu? Who's other? Sir. Did about 3 miles on the wiser. Oh, I just wanted to dress and nice one. Nice one. Okay. It's all we can reach in B. Yeah. You know, Obi na de buy. 1.5 miles are reaching in the maker say. Obi as well 2 Obi and all sereno. As la unya hwe no. Ebi a started to a ne kitikiti bia because gofobia fema still omwe omo ho. The young strong. Timbako 18 years. Young Connie Psan be en Rubabia Chelsea. Back. Yes. In a short time or a long time. I can't tell. And the Yamin in him. And the money I'm to tell back. Unya the Yamin in him because Papa no dear Nimono. Onyade. Potter na third body. Potter said I'm making. Yes. That's on quite. Na making say ya be in free on what Chelsea. Grand Potter on what Chelsea. David. I say hona ne koso kase hoda. No pre umfimfi you know. Mutim na kwan ofa so yetim. Chelsea plays like an ordinary side. Na ne there be our bonnet is an selection kwan na umpezo obeti. Okobo Newcastle, now Okobo Conor Gallagher, Amando Broja, Mason Mount, against one of the best defensive side in the Premier League this season. Newcastle, apart from Liverpool, none of the top teams in the Arsenal. And I was saying, St. James. Now I started these particular guys. There's no way you survive. O de toaso yanko ye games no kakra na fi ye ma me monitor you know munya ni ntemo nene enena to ado no na ye bia na se e ko na ye na e ko fa de ko so nti duru ha okay you know Chelsea against Newcastle United me can o ha na no say be din their match and their best likely to be a draw so win beba it is a team. It is a win for Newcastle United. All because of the kind of performance of putting up against the bigger side. O check against Tottenham Hotspur, omo win here. Omo ni Manchester City ball draw. Omo ni tima ye friend o check Manchester United omo ni omo ball draw again. It really tells you the kind of performance omo put up. And they be consistent this season in the Premier League. Until you sign a team in bad, you know, you go out with your best side. Again, so we share almost back four of Abrantia FN Louis Dank, Ofa Obiti say Abrantia FN is Van Voltman, Ofa Fabian Shah, now Kakeren Trippier. Almost back four, any Arsenal back four, no, any back four, almost consider goes to the crowd. So you need a very good attack to match them. Almost Raheem Sterling and Koyi, almost Pierre Aubameyang and Koyi. But you know, playing against this side, you don't go into attack with such a flexible side. Conor Gallagher, who's not proven at top level. Amando Broja, who's not proven at top level, as against a watertight defense of Newcastle United. Now, there, so Bruno Gomes in no control cry or an antidote to find solution as to how a better direct to a play. Na ni mo the movement of Callum Wilson, Warlock and other guys na more backline struggle. Nti hwe ba bia Miguel Ameron J ball no. Hwe ba bia o move ball ne koye. Khalid Koulibaly call for a fair slide. And fa e no pia ball ne de ma Warlock. Na hwe ba bia Warlock de ball no etuye. It really tells you the kind of work e dey how Edima team e friend Newcastle United. One of the best side, a very consistent side. Almost spend kakra. But you know, na sika ni nwu bebre omo anko for grade A players but openina ya adwuma ba bi eduru no edin so obetimi a che omo Grand Porter de wa enjoy ne honeymoon no so wa hwe Aston Villa openia fe United by in the first 2 games quick otimi awe ne it tells you the kind of changes and the results eba the moment you change a coach or you change in terms of administration in Chelsea there you know we can only hope against hope but nothing shows. Say baby omugina no omubetimi a compete they are struggling and you know dey so omubetimi aba back obi a nka hwe ntire coach no ade e chen abeti say de nkro for kan say omo hwe so obenya ni players no ultimately build in a philosophy. I'm sorry. Sa players no kwa kunya o you could ultimately adwuma with Leandro Trossard, Moise Caicedo, McAllister, Pascal Gross, Adam Webster, Joel Voltman, all these guys ultimately no more adwuma the team need the knife. You've been given such quality, a pool of talent at your disposal. Now check it, say the Chelsea see where we are. You know, you name down back. Now that Sabra Maha say can
back in that Porter be free.
Okay.
No, don't deny no the way we this say improvement.
Say Chelsea they on a standard. Chelsea standard is
also 10 years on the Premier
League. Or do we deny? No banana man who improve materials and man who this is or move 3 places.
It is about the standard. So you live to keep the standard.
It's an improvement from 9th.
I know you're Brighton. Say Brighton there and improvement.
No, man, you don't also church. 10 years on the Premiership, that also be Ruby. Okay, yeah, to Asunko.
I video we are
give and take. Yes.
And teachers the last 5 matches they be call World Cup man
win. Serious.
5 league matches in succession.
Serious.
Last 3 loss.
Serious. I will hope
big team calls for big managers, not mediocre managers.
The situation is really getting worse. I think
to me handle Chelsea.
Breaking up at the right time for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Club
You're
going to come about their club. You know,
Arsenal breather view.
Yes, I want to come here.
Okay.
They know almost team there. Maybe they may believe you or my candidate just after Leicester City game. Now, so money or bon almost spot weakness there. We especially weakness in the sanko you defense there as a matter. And in the game against Wolves, almost spot Nelson Semedo. Any Abrante friend in it and call they say almost right back, almost right side of the 5 back and the whole and you share Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus Kabumu and Chenho. And the whole almost year Jumba, knowing very well the lives of Thiago and then Thiago Gomez and then Abrante friend Hugo Bueno. And then Killman cannot do that particular way. Say, move until he Jesus. Look at the first part to Fabio Vieira. You know, have baby a pass and straight away and no. Until Munina Kabum, no more make sure say defense, almost best stretch it. I'm a spaces above. And the good news for us now, say, Odegaard and say no uniform, so picky pieces, no. All the guys are fully fit. Omo continue to rotate between Karen Tierney and then Zinchenko on the left. No man maintaining the full setup. No? And so Osheniama out to Wolves this particular season and never be interested on best survival against the best side in the Premier League. Because Afuwe, Goncalo Guedes, Abrante Ayefene João Moutinho, Boubacar Traoré, Ruben Neves, Adama Traoré mo, Edumana Edin Diamomo, Omuntimi, and a new coach Omkofa by I know so be but with the form of Arsenal, who pay me by best stop or and yet me a friend Wolverhampton at this season, or many a very terrible season. Arsenal forged their game and 5 points and on their team.
Yeah.
The big guys now BBC can walk up on the call up effect they become a Chelsea, become a Manchester City no. Arsenal and Timmy and the big guys clearly showed why they deserve to be at the biggest stage of football. Arsenal taking lead, 5 points, and you know they deserve it. Say, Omo team are taking lead in 5 points because they've been consistent. Yeah. Omo problem from the very first day, inconsistency. So what should teams know Omo ball in Omo ni team? So Omo bomb match be at least 10 players of their previous game. Game Manchester City, Chelsea, United, and other teams won't tell who's our level of consistency. But Arsenal there, apart from the two, the rest have been consistent and they are really, really showing class in the EPL.
Breathe that dynamic kind of crowd now. Man City are more effort
against
yes
against Fulham.
Man City ne lusu
yes
ama Arsenal breathe that e
yes.
no make
Okay
o se no mo ta o
yes no mo ta
pressure no
yes and say gap no emu twema o mo esa na so ditimi ji ahom yie pa
you know ditimi ji ahom yie pa and it is interesting Arsenal a team ntimi more under pressure but this particular season they don't care if it is Newcastle, if it is Tottenham Hotspur, because time I know Tottenham nyina with the same points. It's no be any pressure and bebo almost. But look at the game that they played. 3, no mo dey momentum. You more against Chelsea. Nobody thought on betting me a room in the Stamford Bridge. No, Marco Chelsea. Chelsea passer against Liverpool. One of the teams are on bar. No matter the kind of setup at Liverpool, you know Arsenal in team. But after a goal, Roberto Firmino equalized and Arsenal came back. A trail how Omar raise your standard and the level of mentality now in the Arsenal setup. Into Omu team, you know, the only problem about how I'm going to say key figures, no, but for now, there is smooth ride and Manchester City for me, the effect and Neman Timmy and Kuya and far more energy, no, almost so lose in the last minute.
Didn't my Brentford that question Man City? It's hard.
You know, one, I think he said the World Cup effect is not a factor. Moreover, Brentford from last season, you know, Liverpool. Let's not forget the game against Manchester United. Let's not forget the game against Tottenham Hotspur. And you know, the Oma yen this season, the last season, no, Omo buy no, Thomas Frank and Emranti no, surprises no more yeah. Into the Omo and you know, look at their performance against Chelsea too. Into a full Omo ye and Omo ye team for the surprise and Omo attack and also your attack. I don't know you need to be very careful because Ivan Toney was one player. No, be a Kasenko or Segari Sagi didn't call World Cup no, ahead of Callum Wilson. Obia Mbuemo, a very good player, and you know, so players are very sharp in attacker. And they are going to have Chelsea no. So only attack only a proven scorer. Only Obia Obema high volume goals, Obema consistent goals in terms of player. We are now winning no thing because if you have a chance in a Bama Komako. But this team with two guys up front, and you know, she team is now two guys up front, no. She Brentford, she Brighton, attack, and check almost against any of the big sides. Open more, they have the power, they have the pace, and very clinical inside the box. It's an only idea a Pep Guardiola and the charges, no. And you give it to them, you know. Emranti and I are there, and as I surprises with you, Thomas Frank and Emranti last season, Omuguswa Omoye.
When you saw pick 1-1 be from
coming free Premier League.
Yeah, free Premier League. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so we should do the game now, Omoba against Lazio now. Mazi Allegri kasi am to your boss, man, ye movie there, Antiase. Now, a reason you say, so she material said you were in as much as certain players a plano. Still, I know so timid, baby, because Maccabi high for money. You know, no matter the players on present, no, the omunya better than Timaya friend Juventus. But the coach called for time and patience, and within a short time, what check it you will last 5 games, they are yet to lose. Some of the guys are back now. Omoba against Lazio, no. The moment Omo realize it, say the full-time Lazio midfield in your presence, no, and Omo take advantage of the Lazio midfield. Into Tomasi Basic, Caselli, and then Sergio Milinkovic-Savic. Carlos Alberto Tietri, into Jandi Beye Juma, and who said there's a loophole between the two centre backs of Abrante and Alessio Romagnoli, Hesage, Onyini Kakra. Marusic is not the old Marusic that you know. And no one said, you know, be flight, you know. And Arkadiusz Milik has been sensational in the Italian Serie A this season, alongside Moiskin. Moiskin ever back, you know. Our penny friend Mazi Allegri, and the best out of Abrante, you know, and Juve are cruising. In the last 1 month near ball match, na Mazimilelo Allegrasa, but you know they are back to the fold, and Yakusia can walk up here. So cutting back you hopa in the Italian Serie A. You are talking of the old ladies of Italian football. Still, Omo say certain key figures. Pogba is not back, Paredes is back, Di Maria ever back, but not at the bench. But in all, you know, Omo Tre says and never be Omudana there's a points no more pedia. Omo ne Lazio there. Omo team omo deserve so omo betimi enya the maximum points. Napoli Guswe and Vito Osimhen really showing consistency in the Napoli setup. And you know Ejuma the Italian Serie A because of time you know. My name say meet me and make a comment on Ronaldo there and I say minya the next day.
Minute or two.
Ronaldo say coach not disrespecting on don't respecting on. Open power respect Ronaldo nepa
days before the World Cup.
Yes. Open power respect Ronaldo pa Eric Ten Hag.
And you want to
yes. Born won't more. And there have been clear evidence of United games when Ronaldo is on the field. They continue to struggle. or a numerical disadvantage to Manchester United setup. So Obonima clearly who say he just suspect, he just a liability. And in 520 minutes, you have just a goal. Check it. The last time I signed him and you see what KERM, it really tells you your level of performance now. You are not living up to expectation. In all, coaching are finding a way to start you in some of the games. Apart from game you one money, check it. Game you one more almost illness, almost in same because of the World Cup. The previous games, there are certain crucial games nobody expected Ronaldo to be out there. Uchinem, she said over Tottenham against Manchester United, the 1 mile called dressing room. You know, Obiano said that was the end of Ronaldo. Yeah, in games, na coach Guswa started. In games, na coach Guswa started. What kind of respect do you need? You are not the Ronaldo we used to know. You know, I mean, say Unyina na wanyini. Say Unyina na wanyini. Nyama na oyeni 30 years now, 27 years now. And the Ronaldo ntimi nye. Nti onti asiye. In as much as he's one of the greats, he's a top player, a world-class one indeed. The marketable viability is so strong. Or yet the face of Man United, it doesn't mean when you are not on form, you need to start games. Man United here results. That is why they brought Lisandro Martinez, Omode Casemiro Abba, and those guys are really proving say Omunimbo, Eriksen and are clearly an intelligent player they've made for a very long time in their setup. Ronaldo, who a key figure, who a father figure, who are one of the proven goal scorers in the world game. In the common man chance and watch it. But chance you almost demand apart from scoring against Everton, you are yet to score. Into the new coach on sign your debut. Say other coaches and first 11 can come money mobile.
After World Cup. So Obasama Ayajuma.
Maybe no Ronaldo clearly watches up a soccer, but I dare back open a surprise me. Or if you saw Becca sense and 12 for 700 on Kafan Hunina 5 and So I was expecting Ronaldo to address an issue concerning no any agent in a man or pay him no. Because I know the man because about till now. He's here to address that particular one.
Pre-season, cry, quite man how fast our team no cry.
And
na nyina ye say ga team no ni coach ni nyina no mo betwa so kakra for disrespect I will show it Manchester United but ni nyina echi omo say wa
he called that betrayal offer no betrayal or say o ka kire mpanimfo ne say ne bayare and mpanimfo na unbelieve no am mpanimfo ne ton ne ma supporters no so he called that one betrayal. A team that has been charitable to Ronaldo, Manchester United.
If anyone thinks Arsenal won't play the top 4 this season, then they should create a world of their own and live there alone. Because Arsenal will keep winning and flying as they painfully wait for the elephant to fall from the top. The pains go to Sir Franco Naro. Paul, Chef, Yale. Takrade Kojokrom Unadiwe Ebreheng. Mami Enshewe, good morning. As a follower and enthusiast of the domestic league, I'm happy we might have 2 players representing the league at the world stage. But I feel so bad for Jojo Wallacott. The boy has suffered a lot. He deserves to have at least a feeling of the World Cup. I'm so sad for him. The kind of criticism, backlash, attacks and direct insults this guy went through as if he invited himself to the Black Stars. Get well soon. I'm just imagining what a young man will be going through by now. We if he Kessben ofreno ye adwa bamakwa Kessben ebejeso ede amount. Love and see Ejumawura. Good morning. We are patiently waiting for the Black Stars list for Qatar at 11 a.m. Under the current circumstances, I will expect Danlad, Manaf, and probably Abalora to be called in the goalkeeper department. I also expect versatile Jeffrey Schlupp to be called as a consistent midfielder who plays in arguably the best league in the world, week in, week out. It will be heartwarming to see Joseph Pencil and Ashimero in the squad instead of the loads of inexperienced players we see on the list of 55. I expect Otuado to be a bold German professional. Thank you. Love and see a Jumawura Nkasa Nkasa. Unadiwe by Reverend Pius Pra, anyway, if you ball Katanga and Abre Rev. I say, good morning. I trust you guys are doing good. I want you to know that Chelsea don't have a coach, but just someone standing at the touchline. His substitutions have no technical and tactical plan, but just turn his eye to the bench. The first player that catches his eye will come and play. That's why players always look good and the nines. Their facial and nice facial expressions on the bench just to catch the coach's attention. Abonkele Gobe, Pro Max.
Chelsea Gobe Pro Max.
Yes. Pious anyway, I'm a reverend. That's narrow.
So far than it. Chelsea bench.
So for Chelsea ni coach.
Bench now your Parliament House.
Do try any bench
speaker. The speaker here, I will be catching the speaker's eye. To so money be fair.
Only be fair. It almost a coach ni be train no be him come. Only to get touch la way. Now this one to be coach. Yanko.
Oh gosh, football fans. General,
yes, sir.
Just quick ones. First of all, yes.
First of all, my Arsenal.
Yeah, the elephant is still on top of the tree.
Oh. Oh. Still, Arsenal saw an elephant or TBS.
Oh, so no see the as well. Oh no, it's
narrow, Franco narrow. After the money,
no, they are doing well. Absolutely, no doubt.
It will work now with the mama. We everyone.
Yeah.
So still I don't mean elephant on TBS. I had in our form.
Of course.
Wow.
Also more tough for. Let's wait for it. Say more league in
it.
You see, this year's league is an exceptional one. And Man City and Brentford now, the impact of the World Cup in some of the games. Look, Brentford and the Castle Moya then ahead of the game against Man City. No more winning just 3 games. I think their biggest opponent was Man United, that 4-0. But no match at Brentford, or match at Leeds, I think one other team. And under normal circumstance, Brentford will not go to Etihad and win. Saturday, Andy Naka in his analysis said, teams like Siena, or players will break a World Cup weekend, they will suffer most. The World Cup effect will have serious impact on them because for most of them, every Premier League and I say league, a free club football. There's a national team football in the World Cup is what is occupying their minds, and it was evident. So for me, we saw an interesting results, and as a good number of results are going to be very interesting. For United game, I think Garnacho is the only talking point. Where the boy came from and then changed the entire team. He really basically won the 3 points for Manchester United. General Chelsea, then them saying they can't be brave. There's not much to say. The only thing is that Chelsea and Casa as a team. Me sure say Todd Bowley, Besha say I dream say was the decision right or wrong? Or Besha I dream say on take advantage of the breaky nanke be on scanning around for a new coach and now say one season who be coaches be ready there. My name Fanko Sanko drew away because it doesn't look good. Me free say Abramovich by me Chelsea say will lose Premier League matches me and atwasoda. To the extent that the last Premier League match is 5 and San Yebeko break no no one for a single win. This is not Chelsea. It's so unfortunate. But I hear how they would look around and probably January markets in somewhere. The problem is that shut down young players as it looks like it's the coaching issue, and that is what make the whole thing a big problem. General Cristiano Ronaldo, very damning interview. Na comments we bring never. Many year I dream say Eric Ten Hag and the club Manchester United has shown Cristiano Ronaldo massive respect. There has been 1 or 2 instances, me in particular, game now or walking off the field. No, I felt that the coach should have looked at his pedigree and probably saw Mane more till that last minute. Mane stay away altogether. But yes, also Oba Ayare enti. Now me person me how the team betrayed him because he's calling the team betrayal and I say coach no ni team na betray no. You know Abrante Ronaldo ekotena fieze ne bayare into family issues no. Did Manchester United issue any statement somewhere that showed say team no at Onama fans and when he returned from his homeland and you know any manager and the committee said they want out if he could be sold. So it is Ronaldo who wanted out. Unfortunately for him, Wenya will be a manamba. After all this, how many clubs are pedigree do United? Ebe ja one player say, menye pre-season. Osaba, Brana yemfa unke team no, na yensa unfa umbo matches. Coach also respecting is this same coach who gave him the captain's armband to captain United in some 2 games or so. So where lies the disrespect? We are doing every one, my general. Young fan say in all this disrespect, and Ronaldo Jeremy Obo goes now. May a sure pass say, enka all can could be TB the amano. But my problem is there. As we are in interview, I think it's rather suicidal rather than say a bit affected on Ronaldo no more since a bit affected the club Manchester United. Because I'm not sure that any sponsor or any fan ever turning it back to the club Manchester United because of Ronaldo's interview. But for Ronaldo, as we sit and as he leaves now, I'm not too sure some Madrid for who say he's a legend of the club. I'm not too sure Juventus will say same. Probably the home Manchester. So unfortunately, Wagner and legendary status per this interview and was shooting it down. And I think say the interview I and some akekano or no mum ebenya nsunsuan so boni asense club no benya. As I sit here, I think he has played his last match for the club Manchester United. He's played his last match.
Yeah. After World Cup,
You see, Fulham game no say BBL. The coach told him he's not starting, and told him but he will be part of the squad. And I'll catch the coach and say, "Oh, you're on to Minko."
But it's game be say.
"Oh, you're on to Minko." Then this interview with his good friend Piers Morgan came up. Maybe a person man here clear next suitors and who say, "Oh, you're available in January." Maybe he will use the World Cup platform to tell the world what is left in him. But at 37, he can't continue to be the Ronaldo we all loved and cherished.
The best place for Ronaldo now is the Arab world because he lacks strength to play in the 5 great league centers. You should leave the stage when the applause is high, else you will later be booed. We are here waiting for the list of the Black Stars now. And now if it's Sunyan Zongo and almost 11, the area it drew her ever find live. Na there could be and so yeah. I really miss Abramovich as my club owner. How can Todboli sack the university professor to hire a JHS teacher to work at the university? The standard of the team is now low. Hashtag Porter out. Gideon, we free takrade and abeka program ye ehon. Akwasi yeboa o latebi okoshi Accra. Mechia papa akwasi yeboa latebi okoshi Accra. Mechia onso. Maminhwe we enso efri ye jimodi no kakra de aka hon. Good morning, Joe. Because of you and your panel, Kessben Sports no size. Since goalkeeper Richard Ofori is out,